Hi guys, welcome to Shiva Sai's Perseverance Software Training Institute. Hi guys, in this video we'll be looking into what are data sources. Okay, so Terraform in Mumbai. So this will be deploying the resources on AWS in the region Sydney. Okay, Sydney. So now the case is, consider we have a resource already. Consider VPC is already there on AWS Sydney region, which is not actually controlled by Terraform. So what happens now? As the resource VPC in Sydney region is not controlled by Terraform here. So what happens now? So now I need to create a subnet and via Terraform and place that subnet inside this particular VPC. So how it is possible, right? So in this context, we'll go for data sources. So meaning, so the resource, for example, now in our case VPC, which is not in the control of Terraform, right? We cannot deal with it, right? So in that case, using data sources, we can get these details. It will just get this detail. It will not get this resource under control of Terraform. That cannot happen. This cannot happen. It will just get the details and pass that into the Terraform server here. So details in the sense will get the VPC ID. That VPC ID can be passed to further HCL code where our subnet will be tagged to the ID which we get from the AWS cloud, and which is VPC's ID, which is now available with Terraform, can be referred here and we get that. So for example, if we see here, meaning of that, now this VPC is not in our control. So now we'll not get this VPC in our control. That cannot happen. So right, so data sources are only for the reason of obtaining the data of a resource which is already available on the cloud, just for maybe just to refer those details and make use of those details and perform further actions. Like as I told, I'm obtaining VPC details here which is not in Terraform control, so we'll get the ID as well here, and under that ID I'll actually place a subnet now which will be created by Terraform. Fine guys, so let's do this in place. Okay, fine, so we don't have anything. Let's create data source.tf. Let me get the code. We're getting this. So we have data sources. Yeah, just nothing else here. Okay, so as I have not added the filters, right? So what happens is it will choose the default VPC available in that particular region. Okay, fine. See, provider is already configured using AWS configure command. Okay, all right. Okay, fine. Now if you have not configured, give AWS configure. It will ask for your access key. Give that secret key and your region. That's there. So this could be none. It's fine. Okay, fine. Now let's do this. So before going to that, give ls. So we know state file will have the information of that particular particular infrastructure. So if you see there is nothing here, so meaning we are not managing anything for now. So let's scan the Terraform state file. So there is nothing in our control for now. So now what we are doing, we will we'll give Terraform apply and just give auto approve. So now what happens is our Terraform server will go to the AWS, search for a default VPC and obtain the details here, and it will keep here updated. So within our state file now we should be able to see the details of that VPC. So please understand that, see, it is just telling reading and read complete, correct? See, it got the VPC ID, right? So now if you see, if you cat the state file, you should get a lot of details where, see, it obtained the VPC now, with the details. Got it guys? So only we can obtain the details, and maybe for example if I want to use so this details further, what we need to do, we need to go data dot aws underscore ppc dot sample ppc something like that dot whatever, yeah, the attribute we need to maybe id something like that, so that it will take the value. Okay, fine.